Hey you guys, my name is Tamika and this is my channel, Tamika Michelle, and I'm so excited because this is my very first Fairyloot unboxing. All right, you guys, without further ado, let's get started.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
We are back. Let's get into it. Hey, let's get into it. So I decided to do Fairyloot. I had been on hold for the longest time. Like I think January or February is when I got on the waiting list, and I recently got in there. And I'm so excited. Unfortunately, I know what the book is because the hint was so bloody obvious, but I'm still excited to see the items. So I love this. My books, my treasure. And then look at that beautiful packaging. That's so mystic. So if you did not know, Fairyloot is typically a YA fantasy book subscription. I love YA fantasy. Fantasy is one of my favorite genres of all time. And then down here you will see where it says, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Beautiful quote. And then here's just a little sneak peek. What could it be? All right, you guys, that was a sneak peek. Without further ado, we're gonna get started. We're gonna start with what we have here at the top. And what we have here is the artwork. This is the spoiler card. And if you did not know, box theme this month is called Spellwork. So this is beautiful. Here's the artwork. I won't show you the back because of course it has spoilers, but let's move on to our first official items. So the first thing that's catching my eye are, I guess these are tarot cards. What I have here first is this beautiful Ten of Wands. She's gorgeous. I'm loving it so hard. I really do love the artwork of this. I think it's beautiful. And then we have here is the Nine of Wands. All right, I love the artwork on this. I assume that maybe you get these tarot cards in every last one of the boxes, and I'm wondering, are they supposed to create a whole tarot deck? I don't know. I don't understand it myself. If you know, please let me know. The next thing I see here is this beautiful artwork, and I wasn't sure who this was, but when I looked into it, these are the characters from the book called Crave. I've never read that book. Seen it 1,000 times, but I've never read it. If you have, please let me know because I'm truly interested in knowing if it's really worth the read. I mean, the characters are so cute. I'm here for it. The next thing I see is this item right here. So let's pull it out. And it's a gorgeous cup. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I like cups. Like, I can't get enough of these tumbler cups. Like, I just can't get enough of cups. So for me, I really do like this. It is from Sarah J. Maas's Game of Thrones, and it says, "From now until darkness claims us," and then it has dragons on it, if you can see that. Yeah, you see that. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I love that. It's kind of witchy too, of course, because it's a witchy box. And then it comes with a straw. That makes more sense. I was looking at that straw like, what does that add to? So I really, really love that. The next thing that's catching my eye is this right here. And this is from Serpent and Dove. And it is a coaster set. And I actually have read Serpent and Dove. I do recommend giving it a good check out, actually. It's a pretty good series. It's very interesting. If you have mother issues, this book will speak to your soul. But look at these coasters. How gorgeous is she? I'm sorry, she's stunning. So stunning, and I actually love her as a character in the book. And then we have him. Look at that. Unfortunately, it's been a while since I read the books, so for the life of me, I can't tell you who these characters are. but it doesn't matter. If you've read the book, you know. If you read the book, I'm thinking you probably can guess who these are, but if you haven't read the book, then this gives you more incentive to go read the book. Go read it. And then here we go, last. Yes, I love that set. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, another thing that's sticking out to me was this right here. And I was like, what are you? Explain yourself. And then I read the back, and it is a wooden phone stand. Really? Let's see. Okay. Let me put these pieces together. Funny enough, that takes seconds to do. That was very fast, very quick. But yeah, I like that. That's actually from a book that I love the most. And it says, "Behold, what has arrived." Jordan Ifuko. And let me give you a little close-up of that and the design. Yeah. That's it. Very simple. I have no problem. I honestly could use a phone holder. So I like that. And I have a really big phone. So it gives me the perfect space to put my charger down here. So you know what? Kudos. I can definitely put this on my desk or near my bed. You know, hit it to the side a little bit. I mean, it's a stand. What are you going to do? And I didn't have to purchase one. I thought about purchasing one, and now I'm glad I didn't do it. This stand is inspired by Ray Bear from Jordan Ifuko. If you've not read Ray Bear, you are doing yourself a disservice. Please go read it. Check it out. It's definitely one of my favorite books of 2020. Actually, it is. Yeah, it's probably in the top 5 of my favorite books of 2020. Maybe top 3, maybe top 2. Ray Bear, I loved it, loved it, loved it. It is a 5 out of 5. I cannot wait for the sequel, Redemptor. I'm watering at the mouth to get my hands on the sequel of this book, but yeah, check it out. Next thing I see here is this Roll the Dice, a reading list game. So we have another game. I'm pretty sure we had definitely gotten a game from Owl Crate. Okay. So let me read a little bit more about what I'm seeing right now. Let me put this up here. And then we have this little bag. It says here, not sure what to read next. Of course, I never know. The TBR game is an item we've never included before. We'll help you decide. All you need to do is write down all the books you want to choose on the number sheet of paper. Here you go. And then you roll the dice. Let's see if we can get that to go up for you. There you go. And that's a beautiful dice too. I love that. I'm sorry. I do love purple and gold. I said purple and gold. So yeah, here's a beautiful die that you will roll, and here's a cute little bag you can keep it in. And it says whichever number you roll, of course, that's the book you should read. I'm always wondering what to read, so I actually may partake in this game. I think this will be really, really cute. Maybe I can do this with you guys if you like. So last but certainly not least, we have our book, and it comes in this really beautiful bag. Actually, I kind of like this style because you don't quite see the book. I kind of like it being almost unspoiled for me. Like, I think next box I'm not gonna look into what the book is. I'm not gonna care. But yeah, happy reading. And then on the back it has the Fairyloot logo, which actually the Fairyloot logo was actually really cute. This gentleman who I know for a fact is a character in the book. And then they give you, boom, a bookmark. That's really nice. I'm sure these are maybe typical things. And again, never can have enough bookmarks. And I love that it is the print of the theme. And then we get something called Fairy Scoop. And I'm sorry. Spellcraft. So yeah, I think I called the theme spell work. I don't know. Either way, we know for a fact the theme is spellcraft. But either way, and it gives us a sneak peek of next one. We'll talk about that in a second, but let's go ahead and look at the gorgeous book. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, they completely changed the design. They said all the way out the box, all the way out the box. And after remembering what I do know about the book, these symbols are quite symbolic and important to identification, I would say, of characters or tribes, should I say, in the book. But let's look at that, which is steeped in gold. Beautiful. And then here's the back. It looks like the same, but the symbols actually have changed a little bit. And then here's the zinger. Look at those edges. Very unique designed edges. And then here's the part that matters to me the most. We have a bookmark, a ribbon bookmark that I love. And it's signed, which is awesome. And then they said, oh, but there's more. So when I take off the dust jacket, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? I love this so much. Look how gorgeous that is. I love that. Gorgeous. Which are clearly characters in the book. Very important characters. And then let's just look at the book without the dust jacket. And still very beautiful design. Nothing on the back, but yeah, a very beautiful design. Still very beautiful spine. So, ooh, and it feels so good. It feels like a classic. But I have read this book, and unfortunately, it wasn't my favorite book. It wasn't. I'm so sorry. The disappointment is mine, not yours. But would I recommend you to read it? Yes. I would recommend you to give it 3 chapters. If you are really into the story after 3 chapters, then you're good. Just keep going. It's just going to get, the stakes are going to get higher. It's going to be a little bit more adventure. A little talky, but for the most part, a lot of magic, a lot of adventure. Or should I say more political intrigue in a little bit. But for me, what turned the book off was really the writing was a little difficult for me. You may not feel the same way. That's why I said if you read 3 chapters and you're enjoying it, you're good. If you keep rereading the same 3 chapters and you say to yourself, I don't know what I'm reading, I need to keep rereading, this is gonna be difficult for you, because that's what happened to me. I restarted this book maybe 4 to 5 times before I finally just balls it to the end. I was buddy reading this with a friend. She DNF'd it. For me, I kept going to the end, which I'm happy I did because I really wanted to complete it and give it its fair shot. And I think that she has a beautiful story of very diverse characters, but there's something about the writing that's a bit difficult for me as far as the flow of the story. But I would say please give it a chance, and I would love to hear if you've read it, what were your thoughts? But either way, here's the box. And we have our book sneak peek of next week, which is called, of next week, which is Animal Companions. And it says here, have you ever felt a connection to an animal friend or wish for your own magic creature to accompany you on an epic quest? Whether that be a fire-spitting dragon or a talking cat or many readers, animals are the perfect companion. If you could have an animal companion, what would it be and why? In this box, you can expect items inspired by the Raven Boys. Love that series. Let's more of that. more of that. Love The Raven Boys, but also Crescent City, a book I gotta complete, but I love Sarah J. Maas. The Prior to Orange Tree, another book that I own that I need to complete, but what I read of it I really liked. Kiki's Delivery Service, have completed, one of my favorites from Hayao Miyazaki, and Kingdom of the Wicked. I have no idea what that is. Not a clue. Never heard of it. Might look into it. We are thrilled to reveal that this box will include 2 items that have never been featured before. One of these items is a Crescent City flower pot. That's not sexy. I'm not gonna lie, like a flower pot. Like they said it like, yeah, we know you want that flower pot because everybody's obsessed with plants right now, but no, I really don't. So that I'm not really all that excited for. But the rest of the box we'll look into, and I could be wrong. This could be the best flower pot I've ever heard of in my entire life, and they could change my mind. Inside of this scoop is just, I think, more information about like the author and maybe some more information about the book. Oh, I didn't even notice this. And on the back, there's a letter from the author, and I'm going to put this up for you. Please pause if you would be interested in reading it. I thought this was a fantastic box, a beautiful book. If I had to choose a favorite item, it probably anywhere between, you know what? Actually, I like all the items. One would say it's the coasters, because I'm gonna use coasters. Like, I am excited about that. But before this evening is over, I'm probably gonna fill this up with ice water and put it on this coaster. So I know these 2 are gonna get used, and I'll probably even put this on the side of my bed. So I feel like this is gonna get used too. The thing I'll probably use least might be this, but we'll see. We'll see. I thought they did it pretty good without giving you a whole bunch of junk that you won't use. You just gotta put somewhere and look at. So I will say this is a win for me for a first box. I thought they did a really good job. Out of 5, I give this, a solid 3.5. Good box. I enjoyed it. Glass is my first box. I don't know how long I'm going to stay with Fairyloot. I do want to try Lumicrate though. I want to try Lumicrate so bad. They don't even have a waiting list. I don't think so. But anyway, I did like this box. I look forward to next month with the whole animal. I'm not looking forward to that plant thing. That alone sounds boring. But yeah, we'll do this maybe for a couple of months, and then I will probably get less boxes, or I might try out other boxes, you know what I'm saying? So let me know down below, what did you think of Fairyloot? If you've had Fairyloot in the past, let me know what you think of them. Should I keep going? Is there any other book subscription boxes that you're like, try this box? I do have one coming from overseas. They should be here soon, and I'm really excited about that box because I don't really hear anybody ever talk about that box. So I'm just like, oh, ooh, something kind of new. And as always, mwah, till next time, bye.